Hi. My cat is sitting on my capture card. Hey, I'm gonna need you to move. Oh, good. Thank you, capture card. I appreciate. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Hang on, let me just fix that real quick. There you go. All right. I thought I had more time than I thought I did. Apparently not. What's up, guys? Ando's here. Death is here. I guess you said Sins, so that's good. Sins is here. Lauren's here. Vasher's here. Kale, what's up? Oh, a desktop. Nez is here. What's up, guys? All right, let's get some tunage as well. I severely miscalculated how much time I had. Undercalculated, I should say. There we go. What? I like that it lets you do it again. Very nice. Oh. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, maybe it let you do it because you upgraded? Well, thank you anyways. Starbound, why are you so quiet? Alright. Yeah, that Ando person was here. I don't know. What's going on, guys? Alright, so, I'm gonna work on everybody's commissions tonight, as we do. 2 additional sheebs, yes. As we do most nights, that is what I'm going to work on. I just realized that my tablet is not on. Whoop, there we go. Good. Alright. I wasn't... Okay, so here's what's happening tonight. Alright, first thing. For some reason, my Cintiq didn't want to connect. Alright. Technical difficulties. Alright, so I went to line art this the other week and was like, I hate it. I don't know what it is about it. I'm fine with the faces, but something about the composition and everything else I just do not like. So I decided to just doodle, and I came up with this little, like, thumbnail sketch and just kind of tried to push their poses a little bit more, and I'm a lot happier with this. So I think that's what I'm going to go with, and I'm just going to quick redraw this. It won't take nearly as long because I've already drawn the characters, so I'm more familiar with them. But I wanted to make it, I wanted to make it a little better. Is my mic peaking? It might be. My microphone likes to do that sometimes. Hang on. There we go. That should be better. How's that? Looks like I might have bumped my microphone a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so super quiet for you guys, because I have I literally have the volume up so high that it does clip sometimes. So I don't know why I come up as quiet. I wonder if it's because the music is too loud? I have a Blue Yeti. The only reason I say that is because, Kale, you're not the only person who has ever said that. Nugget has the same problem. Nugget can never hear me. So, I don't know. Huh. Fev is super quiet all the time, too. Yeah, see, I never have any trouble hearing Fev. Fev is fine for me, so... I do find that you're peaking. The mic is blowing out still. Okay, hang on. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Am I peaking less now? I don't know why I'm so quiet. I mean, today you guys said I'm fine, but... I think when the microphone goes up into the red on the mic category, I think that's when it's a problem. My mic, when I opened OBS just now, all of my, like, volume settings were all fucked up too. It could, no, I don't know, the microphone's positioned about the same place it is normally. I mean, I push it back when I'm done at night, just because it's in my peripheral vision, but... My mic was more muffled in my recording today, and I have no idea why. Turned the volume way up, forgot, and then turned on music and shook the windows. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, maybe my microphone's just freaking out. Let me know if the clipping keeps happening, because I want to prevent that. I want that to stop. Like, I don't want it to keep clipping. Some of it could be that I'm talking, like, maybe I might have been talking more quietly yesterday because I was frustrated with OBS not working, but, yeah, I don't know. Because you guys aren't the only, there's a couple of you that have also complained about me being too quiet. I don't know how to fix it, because no one else complains, but now I'm hearing more people, like, Circling Nugget always says I'm too quiet. But nobody else thinks I'm too quiet, so I wasn't that worried about it. I figured it was something with Nugget's speakers or something. But now that there's more people, maybe I should look into it and figure out, like, the balancing on it, because it may be more of a problem than I thought it was, I guess. Because you can only turn me up so much. Well, it's not a big deal for right now. I'll try to keep the microphone closer to me so you guys can hear me better, and just, do that, I guess. My quiet is solely an issue with my phone, usually. Yeah. See, like, I just know that this isn't the only time I've seen, people saying that I'm quiet, so... Anyways, let's get on to the art. If you guys notice clipping, though, please do tell me, or if I'm, like, too quiet one night... absolutely let me know, because I want to fix that, because I want you guys to have, like, the best audio you can, especially since I paid so much money for this microphone. So if the audio is not good and you are not able to enjoy the stream as well because of the audio, let me know. Because I would like to fix it. Alright. So. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's Tuesday going? My Tuesday's going a lot better than my Monday. So, you know, that's a good start. Alright, let's flip you around. What side is her hair part on? Gotta bring up my reference again, because I think I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, it's on that side. Well, at least Axobottle's here. Axobottle sometimes doesn't come to his own streams. You stopped running? As in, like, jogging? Technical. Well, that's good. The tech difficulties won't stop that, but I do want to make it as good as possible. And I don't know much about audio junk, so... You were on a team? Why'd you stop? I mean, other than the fact that running is, like, the worst. Having fun with the most fun mod in Minecraft? Oh, what's that? Took an involuntary nap. So, something about involuntary nap sounds very sinister. Why did you take an involuntary nap? Alright. Let's, get your forehead in there. Cheeks, face. We'll fix in a moment, but for right now, we're just gonna... Stop being fun and got competitive. Ah, that'll ruin most things fairly quickly when it gets too competitive. I stop enjoying things when it gets too competitive. Like, especially things I'm not particularly good at. Like, for example, Super Smash Brothers. I love Super Smash Brothers. But it's not as much fun for me when it gets competitive. I know that this is, like, the worst looking face sketch I've ever drawn. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix it in a minute. I just want to get this down. I wish I could do that Insomnia. Oh, Insomnia is the worst. You lie down for just a minute and bam, it's after 7. Oh, I've done that. Agricraft, it changes up the crops to have stats, and I now... must max them all out for my own sanity. Oh, that's so fun. Axie's starting to take shape. Yeah, we're just working on it. Yeah, insomnia is like the worst. I had really bad insomnia in college. We're being real rough and gestural for a moment. We'll go in and do details in a bit. Foreheads are weird from this angle, though. They always look too small. And you end up fiddling for like 30 minutes. They will be people. They were actually people already. I just, I need a minute. I have spent all day doing line art and coloring in Illustrator, so I need to be, like, rough with this for a second. There we go. Now, your neck wouldn't be nearly this long from this angle, so here we go. I'm curious about how a rowboat is used to bludgeon people to death. Oh, beat a guy to death with a rowboat? Oh, okay. Wait a second. Giant abstract scarecrow with people's heads as eyes? Oh, geez. Crazy upper body strength? That's what that sounds like. I mean, technically, scarecrows are just people's heads. So technically, you weren't, like, wrong. Charmander, what's up? Also, hi, hi everybody. I didn't call as many people by name. How's it going? You guys are good. You guys are good and pure. I didn't think of rowboats for murders. Yeah. All about upper body strength, of course. She used giant form, grabbed it out of the water, and smacked him with it. Oh god. That sounds amazing, though. What's up, Charmander? Alright, well this already looks 30 times better than the other one, so... Leg needs to be a lot smaller. I have a tendency to draw legs really big, because I have big legs, so... Well, they're short, but they're large. I have a tendency to draw my legs really disproportionately. You did an art? I'm slowly becoming less and less comfortable with it. That is... yeah, that happens. That means you're a real artist. Congratulations. Let's get that. Ugh, this means I have to fight the umbrella again. We already fought the umbrella once, but we're gonna do it again. Gosh darn it. I have a whole thing planned for something cool like that, where a guy will use a huge anime sword to defeat a big bad guy using pistons and rope and act as a fulcrum. Oh, that sounds awesome. Process was fun, then he looked at it again a couple times. I have literally done that. I somehow never draw ears. It's very easy to not draw the ears, unfortunately. That's like 80% of the problem. Because a lot of the times the hair covers the ears. I suppose I could put her other hand down here. That would probably be fine. And that way I could tuck her arm under like that. Alright, and then she's got like a corset thingy right here, which is perfect, and then her dress, which would kind of like... do that. definitely pull across this leg because it's on the front. Yeah, you're back. Welcome back. Like, realism and giant swords are cool, so you made it work. Hey, that works. Yeah, no, you gotta make it work scientifically in that case. Alright, and then she's got a big old hat. The only time I ever draw ears is if the character either has short hair or if they're like an elf, in which case it's really easy to make them appear. This character's really awkward to draw with the umbrella, like, out and open because she's got, like, this big-ass hat on that has to, like, fit with the umbrella. She's very fancy and has a very nice big hat. What's a good color palette for Slosh? Oh, yeah, it's Lilliput brown at the moment. I was adding light blue because it's rock ice. No! Actually, that's a good way to handle it. If you're ever not sure, it just... add whatever, like, their color's type is. There's not very many Pokemon that are totally off base like that. Axie's taking shape. Your air mattress that uses a regular bed popped? Oh, no! That's unfortunate. An umbrella, just in general, does not make a particularly good compositional item. Yeah, but, like, especially... Okay, so I actually learned this through watching somebody on YouTube do a, a completely randomized Nuzlocke, where basically he changed literally everything. He changed Pokemon types, he changed Pokemon, like... he changed their types, he changed their skill sets, he changed their abilities, he changed everything. So you could run into a fire type Gyarados or a flying type Oddish. And at first it was kind of funny because he'd run into all this wild shit and some of his Pokemon were pretty crazy. Like he had an ice something Hypno that had a Wonder Guard and it was great. But the problem with that is that anytime you ran into a Pokemon, you would have absolutely zero idea what type it was. Like, if you go into battle and the opposing Pokemon is a little orange lizard with fire on its tail, you're probably going to guess that it's a fire type. But in this randomized version, you run into that little orange lizard with the fire on its tail, it might be a water type. You know, so you never know, and that's kind of, I suddenly realized how important the color palettes of the Pokemon are. So I would say using a light blue for Slosh and Sloosh for those Pokemon might be good, because then you can tell exactly what type it is at first glance. I'm gonna just draw this umbrella right over him, and we'll figure it out in a minute. Umbrellas are the worst, though. So yeah, I would say it's not too on the nose to add a little bit of light blue to him. I mean, actually, a good example is, Alpacalanche. Alpacalanche doesn't have... I mean, I could have colored this tan, and you would have thought it was probably would have thought it was a ground type or something, like a desert creature. But I gave it the icy blue and white color scheme of an ice type Pokemon, so it reads as an ice type. So I would say that's... What? Random? Pichu with Hyper Beam? The most fun is changing their learn sets. Yeah. I like the randomized Pokemon and attacks, not types and abilities. Yeah. It's even kind of interesting if you randomize their evolutions. That's sort of fun. Like, that was kind of the fun part about watching that playthrough, was, like, seeing what, like, you know, you had a Pikachu and what was it gonna evolve into kind of thing. But, yeah, it's, I can't imagine changing the types. Changing the types makes it too tough, I think. I had a friend do the same thing, but every time they found a certain typing of Pokemon, they made their own sprites and added them to the game so they have a different look to match their typing. Oh, that's cool. That's actually pretty cool. So, like, if you ran into a fire-type Gyarados, they'd make a Gyarados sprite that was fire-type looking. That's fun. It's like camouflage for its habitat. Oh, Lauren, you're gonna kill me with this umbrella. Alright, I'm gonna just scooch her down a little bit. It's great if they keep evolving into base forms of Pokemon that are at low level, evolve at low levels. Oh yeah, that's true. You just keep evolving them over and over and over again. BBC, oh, you're right. Yeah, I better be careful. We don't want to upset the BBC. Yeah. We need like a, like a low shot. In fact, that umbrella is the umbrella. That's the angle I need, so we're just gonna trace it because this is allowed when you're an artist. I would generally encourage you to do this if you have trouble drawing a particular thing at a particular angle and don't have, like, I don't know, need help with it. just do this. Look at that. It's, like, exactly right. Yeah, I hate to run into an article by the BBC about, like, you know, top 20 umbrella companies. Oh no! Got the VOD muted. Or in the case of the one that actually did get copyright striked, totally removed from the internet. That was some nonsense, too, because there was nothing I could do to, like, protect myself. Like, it was just kind of like, oh, well, you used the BBC's video, so goodbye. And, like, supposedly I could, like, claim that it was fair use, but then if they are like, no, shut the fuck up, then I have to go to court. I was like, no, I'm not gonna risk that on a video that I recorded on YouTube. I recorded from Twitch, like, 2 months ago. I'm out. Have your stupid video with the fucking snakes. I don't care. Alright. On the plus side, that looks like a fucking umbrella. On the downside, he does not fit in the composition very well with that umbrella in the way. Just that one, please. Thanks. Bulbapedia has a page listing Pokemon according to their color. That's pretty cool. I think I've used that before. I'm gonna have to, like, tuck him around the front like I did the last time. I keep wanting to put her in the front because she's shorter, but I can't. Alright, I'm just gonna hide her layer for a second. And we're gonna grab a different color, like this blue color. Girl, too fab. Men had to leave. Yep, that's it. That's what happened. Alright, let's get him in here now. Now his face is interesting because he's got this funny mask deal. Although I suppose I should draw his face as if he does actually have a face, because his head is still face-shaped, even though he does not technically have a face. His lack of face is still face-shaped. Does he not have a face as in his face is, like, burned off or something? Or does he not have a face as in, like, when you take the mask off, it is a black void with nothing in it? Somewhere in there was something that looked vaguely like a face. Hang on. Just a black void. That's pretty cool. When I first heard it, I just pictured smooth, flat skin. That's what I was wondering, if it was like some kind of like scar type of deal where it was like he either had no, like, his face was just smooth, or if it was like a burn victim kind of thing where his face has been, like, removed from his body kind of deal, but I kind of want to turn, like, I like that shape, actually. That was a really good shape, but I kind of want to tilt his head back towards her a little bit. Because right now, I almost, like, because he doesn't have any pupils, it looks like he's looking at the viewer. Which I don't want. He sold the face for beer money. Is that something he would do, Lorne? Sell his own face for beer money? Or whatever counts for beer in his world. I know you told me his story, but I don't remember what it was. It's been like a hot minute. Let me turn her back on just so I can adjust his head size a little bit because his head is a little too big. There we go. He probably sell his face to buy Mirabelle stuff. Aw. True love. Except they're sort of, like, awkwardly friend-zoned, I think you told me as well. They, like, screwed that up. Somebody messed up that order. You know, I don't think I can explain to you how badly I want to make the sleeves so poofy that I did it already, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Just make the sleeve so poofy that I don't have to draw his hands. Because guess what? I hate drawing hands. And feet. Hate drawing hands and feet. The major problem with me not enjoying drawing hands or feet is that I decided to make the Ascenians in my fantasy world. I decided to make them, like, not have, shoes. So, like, they often do not wear footwear, so... Guess who has to draw feet? Probably a whole bunch. Drawing humanoid hands and feet, yeah. Got a Greek salad from Walmart, but the meat looks like chicken. Is the meat not supposed to look like chicken? I don't know anything about salad. I don't really like salad, so... What is supposed to be in a Greek salad that is not chicken? It will not- Oh! I see. It's not Greek people. Your joke was lost on me, considering that I do not eat salad. I'm not a rabbit. I don't want to eat my leaf. Get that leaf out of my face. I mostly don't eat salad because, Vinegar and I are not friends, so I can't eat very many things. Let's shrink him down a little bit. Now he doesn't look quite so monstrous next to her, and now I have to draw the rest of his legs, but... Oh yeah, I should probably tell you guys. In a yet undetermined time, we're gonna lose a couple days of stream. I don't know when. I'm kind of mad that I don't know when, but nobody's telling me things, so... basically I filled out a form today and got my passport picture taken for a visa so that I can travel to China for work. And I don't really care, except they haven't told me when I'm leaving, so... That's fun. So at some point you guys may not have a stream for a couple of days. Some great non-vinegary salad dressings, garlic, honey mustard... I guess that's true. China is a country. Yeah, it's a place I get to go, I guess. Like, I want to be more excited about it, but it's just like... I don't know, it throws off, like, so many things in my life to just travel like that. Their air quality is worse than mine? That's fun. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I'm not excited about for if I actually do really have to go to China is, I'm really not excited for the 16-hour plane ride. That is very low on the list of things that I would like to do. My wife is jealous of you right now? Why? Not going to Japan. I'd rather go to Japan. I'm baffled by the fact that you're excited to go to China. I know it's not gonna be bad or anything, I'm just like... I just kinda don't want to go, period. Yeah, 16-hour plane ride, not excited about that. Which is totally a thing I now have to do. I'm actually super, like, real talk... Joking aside, I'm actually super nervous about the 16-hour plane ride. One of the best street food cultures on the planet. See, I was told by the people that I work with who have been to China to not take food from street vendors. I don't know if that's true or not, but that is what I was told by my coworkers who have made the trip to China several times, is to not take food from street vendors. But I've never been to China, so I have no frame of reference for that. But yeah, no, I'm not excited about the 16-hour plane ride because, I have problems with my low back, and I'm really concerned about being in a plane for 16 hours. Not even flying, like a higher class. Like, I'm gonna be stuck in, like, a regular-ass sardine can seat for 16 hours. I'm just not. I'm actually really scared of how that's going to affect my lower back, because my lower back is just all types of fucked, and I don't know what to... Like, I know I can't get out of it or anything, it's just, I wouldn't know what to do, I guess. Like, I should maybe look up some, like, stuff, or if you guys have any tips on, like, traveling long distances with a bad back, because I'm just concerned about sitting for so long. I did a 16-hour train ride, and that sucked. That was pretty rough. I did not enjoy that. I'm kind of not digging this dress. Have any of you guys traveled out of the country before? Has anybody here traveled extensively? I've never really traveled outside of the country. I've been to Bermuda and the Bahamas, but I haven't really traveled anywhere like that. My sister's been to Europe, but I've never been. Since I was a kid, unless you count a one-day trip to Ireland. I mean, I suppose you could count that. Alright, I'm a lot happier with this gesture. Let me just fiddle them into place and then... Alright, let's get some details in here. The 16-hour drive to Disney World count 15 times straight there. Sure, I'd count that. Any kind of crazy traveling you guys have ever done? I took a 16-hour train ride to Georgia once, and that kind of sucked because it was cold on the train, but... And I wasn't smart enough to bring, you know, things that I needed. Like a blanket or a jacket. Been to half the states so far, but haven't been out of the country. That's cool. Perhaps a bit over half. Almost done with Axie getting the color in. Sweet. I'm excited to see how they turn out. Alright, let's get her eyes in. I think I need a smaller brush than that. Like a 4 maybe? Yeah. That's nice and small. I remember how I drew her eyes the last time, and I just deleted all the layers. Now, let me back up to how I had it. Oh wait, I have it open on my other computer. I'll just look at the version I sent you. Okay, similar shape to what I was actually just thinking of. I would love to go back to Bermuda sometime. Like, if there's a trip I wish I could take again, that's it. The cruise part kind of sucked because I got a little seasick, but I don't know. I guess I didn't really get to enjoy it as much as I wanted because I was sick, but also, like, I didn't realize you couldn't wear glasses under snorkel goggles, so I couldn't really snorkel at all. Them doing a fusion dance? That'd be really funny, though. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't have any idea what's going on, we're working on a Staxie, like, it's like a nice world building project we're all doing together, working on different fake mons, and then yeah, everybody's contributing art. We built a Pokédex, so we got a Pokédex ready to go. You know, everybody's kind of filling it in. But it's been pretty cool having everybody working together on it. Well, I don't know what Lauren thinks so far, but I'm much happier with this version. Just already, I'm so much happier with it. I feel like this reflects my skill level. The other one, I don't know what happened. But I haven't seen it in a week. I mean, that's also fair. Does she have, like, lipstick or anything on? Should I... I'll at least draw her lips since I'm gonna have to draw them in anyway. Yeah, like, the other one was fine. I don't know. I felt like it needed something else that wasn't this, so... just for clarity, Lauren, I don't, just so I know. There's nothing crazy going on with the eyes she has under the hair. It's just hidden. She doesn't have, like, a secret special eye. She doesn't need a special brand. You think it's finished? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, go for it. We'll take a look at it. I don't know if Lauren's still here. It's hard to think of features for base forms of Pokemon. You want to make them simple, but it's also possible to be too simple. Yeah, that's very true. Do you need the link to get to the Discord? Yeah, I mean, it's in the video below. If you have a Discord account, you should be able to get right to it. I think if you claim your username with your email, then you can always get back to it. Yeah, like Discord will give you like a temporary account, but if you, I think you just claim it with your email. You got it? Sweet. I'm always really inept at helping people get a Discord. For some reason. I never know what you guys are seeing, so... And it's been a little while since I had to make a Discord account, so I always forget, like, what the process looks like. I saved over the other one. I can't show you what the difference is. Actually, hang on. We'll just copy the version Lauren had. Yeah, this already looks so much better. I must have been really tired when I was working on this the other week, because it looks really bad. Yeah, that's... Oops. Come back here, Finder. I wasn't done with you. Yeah, that's what it looked like before. I think I'm gonna make her nose a little smaller, but... Just realized her nose is really big for some reason. A little better. I pray it is okay. Well, let's take a look. Pokemon world building. Oh, look how cute he is! Yeah, he looks good. He's, Yeah, so this Pokemon, it's Axie, Staxie, and Staxolotl. So it's like a Diglett Dugtrio thing. So it starts out as like one Diglett, and then, you know, becomes 3 Diglets in a whole, which is actually Dugtrio kind of thing. So like it's this one's Axie, and then Staxie is like 2 Axolotls sitting on top of each other, and then Staxolotl's 3 on top of each other kind of thing. So it may retain that cutesy look, but I like it. Looks good. You missed me drawing her face, and then comparing the old drawing to the new drawing. Question mark? Is that a Trixel? Oh! What's up, Trixel? How's it going? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, friends. I heard the sound really quietly, and then, like, nothing popped up in my chat because I'd scrolled up a little bit, and I was really confused. I was like, why did I hear the raid noise? But no raid. What's up, dudes? We 3-bopple Heather. What's up? I love your emotes, dude. They're so cool. Lauren, I actually did have a question for you since you're back. Does her eye that is under her hair have any kind of weirdness with it, or is it just another eye and she just happens to have the hair over it? I know, like, some anime characters cover their eye if it has, like, a magic symbol on it or something, or it's like, oh, it has a scar, I don't want to show it off, like, something like that. If she has something like that, I'll hint at it under this eye, but if not, I'll just leave it. Nothing special about her eyes? Sweet. Like most lady eyes, it can shoot lasers. Kale, you're not supposed to give away all our secrets. What are you doing? You're not supposed to tell them we have laser eyes. We don't have laser eyes, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, so she just has an inconvenient hairstyle on purpose. The world will know. It's not time yet. Oh, let me tell you guys a story about the magical adventure that me and my supervisor went on this afternoon at lunchtime. It was pretty magical. So, we had to get our passport photos taken for this China trip that I don't want to take. And, yeah. And so we went to just, like, Kinko's. And we're like, hey, yo, can you take our picture for our passport, for our visas? And the lady was like, oh, well, the Chinese visa needs to be a certain dimension. So we can't take it because we can only take 2x2 photos. So we're like, okay. Well, somebody else went to AAA. So let's go to AAA. So we went to AAA. And the lady at AAA said the exact same thing. She was like, oh yeah, the Chinese visa needs to be like a certain, like, it needs to be a certain size. So, okay, I have this number for a place that's like 10 minutes from here that does passport photos, and they guarantee whatever. So we went to this other guy, and we pull into this little parking lot that's like in the middle of like a neighborhood. Like it's basically just surrounded by neighborhood. It's like this one little street that has like a KFC and then like 3 shops, and it's really weird because it's just like surrounded by suburbs. But we can't figure out what shop it is, and we realized that the lady didn't even give us a name for it. But we figured out what shop it was based on the house, the building number. And it's this little tiny like hole in the wall shop with this little teeny room. And the whole building is all filled with like antique clocks. For some reason, it was like a watch repair shop that also takes passport photos. It was very odd. She has a hairstyle because I suck at drawing. That's fair. And also you don't suck at drawing, but that's still a fair reason. So yeah, we went to a watch repair shop to get our passport photos taken. Or visa photos taken. And now you know. It was really weird though. It was such a goofy looking little shop. Like, it was cool, for sure. But just like, why there? The guy was super nice. He was just this kooky old guy, and he just... It was weird though, because like the whole shop is full of like old, like antique clocks and watches and stuff, and like there's like World War II era like cabinets and chairs and stuff sitting out, and like just a really cool like antique-y style shop. But then like he's got like a Dell laptop sitting on the counter. Gotta get to practice. Do you know how to 3D model? I do not. Get that practice. Sorry. No, I do not know how to 3D model. Unless I'm using something like Sculptress, but even then, I kind of suck at it. Like, I can a little bit. Certainly when it comes time for me to do any 3D modeling for, like, merchandise, I'm probably just gonna hire somebody else to do it, because I definitely don't know how. Alright, that brush is way too big now. Oh, you meant... That's right. Well then, I guess, yeah, Lauren, do you know how to 3D model? I do not know how to 3D model. We've established that. Yeah, you were gonna teach me Blender. Or, whenever I need merchandise built in 3D, which is not going to be for several years, I could just pay you to do it. 3D modeling is not a skill I necessarily think that I need to have. This part of your arm needs to be bigger. By a lot. Neat is a strong word, it's cool. I guess my thing is, and it's the same thing with animation, like, I could probably learn to animate if I really cared, but I don't, and I would rather just pay somebody who enjoys animating to do it for me, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really enjoy animating, so I don't really want to learn to do it because I don't enjoy it. I'd rather just pay somebody else to do it because somebody else would definitely enjoy it infinitely more than I do. And I could pay somebody who is a professional animator to do animation stuff for me. And it would just work out far better in the long run. She's so much cuter in the new version. Yeah, I feel like I must have been really tired the night that I did the original version of this, because I didn't feel like they had enough personality. I don't know. Now I feel like she's got like a little bit of a better facial expression, and I'm kind of enjoying it a lot more. I'm at least having more fun drawing it. I don't know what Lauren thinks, but... I mean, realistically, Lauren's the only one whose opinion matters. Even my opinion doesn't matter that much, but yeah. If I'm enjoying this one a lot more. Which, honestly, this happens sometimes. Sometimes you gotta, like, step back and redo something to make sure that it's right. Because the first iteration may not always be the right one. It feels like a waste of time, but really what happened last time when I drew this one, I was just getting used to the character. You know, now I know what she looks like, and it took me a lot less time to draw this one, or it's going to take me a lot less time. Alright, that's gonna get erased in a minute, but just to fit her arm in here. How'd your stream go, Trixel, if you're still here? Doing your lurk. What are you guys working on? I forgot to use the shout-out command again. Someday. Someday I'll remember to do that. I just get really excited that people come to visit. And then I forget. But is she too cute? You can never be too cute. My cat taught me that lesson. You can never be too cute. I told her that her cuteness was illegal one time and she licked me on the face. So I never argued with her about that ever again. My kitty won that fight. I'm guessing this is some sort of corset. Is that what I'm understanding? It's kind of funny to think that she is the strongest physical fighter that they've ever had. And yet here she is, super cute with her parasol and her bright purple dress. Which you guys haven't seen yet because she has a bright purple dress. I don't know what they're called. The, like, cords on it are almost the same color as the dress, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like some kind of detail. Alright, there she is. New and improved. Her arm still needs to be a little bit bigger, though. Laces, that's the word. Yes, that is the word I was looking for, thank you. Sometimes I lose words. They just, my brain just misplaces them. Like, picture that my brain is like SpongeBob from, like, when SpongeBob has, like, all his little SpongeBobs inside of his brain, and they're all, like, running around with, like, filing cabinets and stuff. Picture that, except the entire thing is run by axolotls. That's my brain, pretty much at all times. Which is to say that literally nothing gets done. Everyone's confused. And the only thing we think about is food. I like dresses on pretty girls. I do not like wearing dresses myself. Dresses are cool, and dresses are fun to draw, but I do not enjoy wearing them. But that does not make them less valid. They had axolotls at the Dino Museum you went to? That's so fun! Babies. Alright, let's do his face. I guess we'll do it in blue again. Just another color. I don't like wearing dresses either, and I generally accept Anything a pretty girl wears, also fair. And guess what? All girls are pretty, so... AKA, you can wear whatever you want. Yikes. I punched my keyboard. My bad. I don't know why I punched my keyboard, but I definitely did. Alright, so you've got, like, one that goes up around like this. And then... down over the bridge of the nose. I should really bring up my references that I'm working with, so you guys can see everything that I'm doing, but it's so much easier for me to just open it on my other computer now. Because that way I don't have to worry about anybody, like, anybody's conversations with me being on stream. I only wear dresses once in a while, usually when I'm drunk and I've told it's a good idea. There you go. I've been drinking Pokemon Sprite since 2006. I'm still just winging it with the shading. Honestly, that's the best you can do. I don't know how Pokemon shading works. I don't know how shading works with Pokemon sprites. So, do the most. Do what you can. To the best of your ability, and we'll just figure it out. Hey, Stoic, what's up? Look who has a stable stream today. Me. I did it. We did it. We've survived. Apparently my audio is nice and loud. Stability for the win, yeah. I don't think his nose is long enough. Although it is at an angle. I think I am gonna lower his nose just a little bit. Gotta get to work. I'm an hour late because I decided there was a stream. Oh no! Oh, please don't lose your job over my stream. Go to work. Make that money if you could. I will, I'll get this sketch to you later when I'm done with it. That goes for all of you. Nobody get yourselves into trouble or, like, put yourself in a tough financial situation for me. I will always be here. VODs are a thing. Well, that was like that's like the Axobot apocalypse, it sounds like. The Axopocalypse. There was one time that our bot started replying to itself, and just like I had to kill Axobotl with Task Manager because it just kept spamming. It was great. Axobotl was very upset about something that night. So close to your first 10-10-10. There you go. Next Tuesday's your birthday. That's fun. As long as I'm there by midnight, I can start whenever, so it's not that bad. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least it's not like a retail job where you gotta be there at an exact time. See you later. Keep paying me for the dark artifacts I bring them. The Axopocalypse sounds amazing. It was pretty cute. He was like talking to himself. He just kept spamming his face in chat, and it was really funny. I actually physically could not get the bot to stop. I did have to kill the bot. I should learn how to spell so I can do things. That is a good skill to have. The ability to spell is a good one. Useful. Even. Spelling, would recommend. Actually, that one's pretty good. Let me pull this one a little bit closer. It's my... I'll do it, it's my bot. I need to give Axolotl more things to say. He is around, isn't he? I feel like I haven't seen him for a while. You never know with this bot. April 5th was the day? Ah. Good. Someone was keeping a record. Yeah, that's the one! Axolotl. You precious child. That just makes it look like a mouth. Sharpen his face up a little bit. He's looking a little round. Oh, there he is. Yep, he's here. I just haven't heard from him in a while. You give her a hug. Yeah, you can give Axolotl a hug. Axolotl has 2 keywords right now. I want to give Axolotl more. And she gives Shim's promotion. Exactly. Hey, Axolotl's gotta work for their spot. Axolotl lives here. Axolotl sometimes doesn't show up to its own stream. There you go. Those are currently Axolotl's only 2 commands. I want to give Axolotl more. I'm gonna give this guy an ear, because I definitely forgot to give him an ear last time. And I don't know if he has elf ears, or if he has regular people ears, so we're just gonna give him an elf ear for now, and I can just fix it later. Axolotl doesn't know what to do with your lemons. That's funny, Axolotl doesn't recognize lemonade as a variation of lemon, though. Axolotl knows you're tempting them. Axolotl does need some more commands, though. I definitely thought we'd get to more, like... Yeah, I guess I still have 40 minutes. I thought we'd get to more, like, coloring tonight, but... Yeah, maybe some more commands like that, or, like... just more little funny keywords. My problem with doing keywords, though, the fear, I would love to do more keywords. More things like, if anybody mentions the word lemons, he'll freak out about lemons. I kind of want to put more stuff like that in, but... the downside is that if I put in words that are too common, then he'll just spam every time somebody mentions the word. You are the Lure King? Yes, you are. Ink Sigil, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. We're drawing a thing. Carefully. It's more like redrawing a thing. How you doing? I mean, I know how to add more things, I just don't know what things to add. You can lurk too, there you go. Yeah, maybe I should give him a lurk command. I don't know. I hadn't decided. I just gotta decide on what kind of, like, keywords and stuff to give him. You could make them words relevant to the types of things during the stream and have multiple variations on responses. That's true. So, like, change what he says. Like, so if I'm playing Pokemon, he'll respond to certain Pokemon-related things. That might be kind of interesting. You don't have the crown. So, a redraw today? Yeah. I worked on this a couple weeks ago, and I decided I didn't like it, so we're doing it again. I'm much happier with this version. I don't know what I was doing the other week. I must have been, like, tired or something. Because, now that I'm looking back at it, I'm like, what on earth was I doing? He looks pretty alright, though. I might need to make his shoulders bigger in this. His head seems really big. Just make him nuke things when somebody says something about nukes. There you go. That would be relevant. I wonder why you want me to make that an option. Alright, I was gonna draw them on the same layer, but I think I need to cut him out, because his shape is changing a little bit. His head's a lot bigger than it was. I also have to remember the angle, because I keep wanting to draw, like, the lines from the top-down angle, but I'm doing bottom-up, so... Gotta make sure I draw his, like, the folds in his sleeves and stuff the right way. In fact, that would actually make his pocket turn this way. Get those ruffles in there. Ruffly sleeves. Still doesn't change the fact that I don't have to draw his hand, but at least we know. Oh, so for anybody not watching the Discord or just that didn't see it, tomorrow's stream, we're gonna rebuild our team. Because if I'm gonna waste hours of my life grinding up a team, I want it to be a team that, you know, everybody agrees with, or at least had some input in, so, tomorrow's stream, we're just gonna kind of hang out and listen to Pokemon music and chill while I grind up our team, and we'll do some team building and some encounters and stuff. We have a whole bunch of encounters to get. But, Pokemon Soul Silver is very badly balanced, and I don't remember it ever being this bad, but it is really bad. Like, it's kind of absurd how badly paced that game is. Because it's such a good game otherwise, but for some reason, that, like... I don't know. For whatever ungodly reason, the level scaling in Soul Silver is just so bad. You lost Tyranitar in Soul Silver and in Platinum? Oh, you're right, I did. Who was the Tyranitar? Oh, Princess. Princess was the Tyranitar in Platinum. Yeah, you're right. To be fair... And I had this discussion with Coco last night. Okay, the Tyranitar that we lost yesterday was 1000% my fault. And there was no reason that I should have left that Pokemon in. My brain was thinking double battle mode, and I was going, okay, if I use Rock Slide on Tyranitar, I can hit the Persian or whatever it was and kill that, and probably do a ton of damage to this fire type that's over here, and it'll be fine. I didn't even think about the fact that Infernape is a very fast fighting type, and I also forgot that it gets close combat at that level, so it close combated the life out of me, and there was no way I was ever going to survive that, and I don't know what I was doing. So, to be fair, that one was entirely my fault. I will completely take the blame on that one. Alright. Before I erase her arm, I'm going to drag him down just a smidge. And let's resituate these guys. They're a little bit closer together. But we have so many Pokemon in our boxes that it would be really hard for me to coordinate with, like, the Discord on what to do. So, yeah, tomorrow we're going to go through everything. I'm going to get a bunch of new encounters because we have tons of encounters to get tomorrow. And then we'll build a new team and I'll just train everything up as best I can. So that's the plan at the moment. I was asking where Axolotl is, and now he's here. There we go. Guess who doesn't have to redraw the umbrella? This kid. Alright. So this is infinitely better. Yeah. So there's, number 1 versus number 2. Original on the left, or on the right, and new on the left. Left, right, backwards, forwards, one of them works. This is an after and before, not a before and after. So, progress? Question mark? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leave that up real quick. I gotta run to the bathroom, but I will be right back. I'm gonna put the BRB up. Give me, like, 30 seconds. Okay, back. I have been drinking water like a mofo the last couple days, so I've been in the bathroom a lot. It's, not even that it's been hot here, for some reason I've been drinking a lot of water. Like, I'm just thirsty all the time, which I guess is a good thing that I'm drinking a lot of water, because usually I don't drink enough. Up, down, sideways, all around, yeah. Left foot in, right foot out, do the hokey pokey. Alright, well, I guess, I got 30 minutes left. Actually, I tell you what, I'm not gonna line art this because I want Lauren to look at it again. I'm sure it'll be fine, but let's have Lauren look at it later. So let's work on let's get some color on the Quagsona. How's that? That seems like a good plan. Of course, I need a Quagsire. legs are. Here's the boy. Look at this beautiful squish. Look at him. So good. So pure. Somebody paid me money for this. I'm so excited about it. 1 gallon of water is a good amount. Oh, really? I didn't actually know that. What does my rock ice boy need? Oh, let's take a look. Oh, check him out! Oh, no, I kind of dig him. Claws? Hmm. I don't know, I kind of dig him like that. I kind of like that brown color with the blue tips. I feel like if you do like the bigger when you do the bigger version, because I assume you're gonna do the bigger version too, I kind of feel like he almost needs like big icicles on his back or something. Like he needs like bigger, more pronounced icicles. But I don't know, I kind of dig him like that. I think for like for the baby one, I think that's pretty good. Frosted tips, yes. I do agree with Tested's assessment. Yeah, these could be like, maybe if you just put like a point like right there, just make them sharp. But yeah, I dig them. So, were you accepted? You were accepted. Sweet. Everybody's here. What's the Pokemon world building about? We decided. We were having a discussion a couple months ago in the chat about, you know, how funny it would be to come up with Fakemon, how fun it is to do. And I decided to commit to it. So we're doing a community-built Pokemon Go, a community-built Pokemon Dex. So that's the current Dex. Where's the drive folder? There's the drive folder. So, everybody, I can show you the Dex too. So the Dex is in this Google Drive, which anybody can access and look at. And then you can claim a Pokemon that you want to do. So say you want to do this Pyramid Turtle, and you just write your name in here. You have to make a comment. It's not going to work because I have my window really small. Or my zoom is fucked up or something. I don't know. You make a comment, though, that you're going to do one, and then you can do it. And so we've got lots of different art from lots of different people, which is super fun. I need to make the one for one of our legendaries, but yeah, so I've got, like, you know, Ron did some, Popcorn Doggo did one, I did a couple of them, Flugly did some, so I've kind of been I've kind of been filling in Dex pages with everybody's work, and yeah, it's just kind of something fun to do as a group, you know, everybody's kind of working together on it. And it's just, I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun to do together. Everybody helped come up with the names for stuff, and claimed the sheebs, because you feel like that's my job. Do the sheebs. I think we were originally going to do the sheebs as a starter, but ended up not doing that. For some reason. Everybody can participate. I don't care about skill level. Skill level is not important to me. As long as you're having fun, that is all that I care about. Fun? Ugh, yeah, I know. I really want to claim an icy fox. I don't even know if we have an ice fox. Do we have an ice fox? I've already forgotten. I know we have an ice chinchilla. Called Chinchilla. I know, I'm sorry for I'm sorry for wanting you guys to have a good time on our channel. I know, I'm the worst. How dare I ask that you have fun? Yeah, I guess his hair is kind of black. Yeah, you won't be able to leave like you won't be able to actually write in the document, but if you want to claim anything, feel free. Alright, I'm gonna do a neutral color on the hat, actually. I'm gonna do like a mid-tone because I'm gonna shade it so it'll get real dark. So right now it's gonna look too light, but we'll make it work, don't worry about it. The problem is if you make the colors too dark, then you can't shade them. This is my slightly more convoluted way of coloring. And that is a white shirt. There, Quag Sona. Colored. I kind of like that the glasses, like, offset the eyes a little, like, accentuate how offset the eyes are. It makes them look super extra derp. Alright, oh my god, I have so many of Vasher's to do. Let's see. I think it's too late to work on this tonight. Let's work on Vasher since they're pretty simple. We'll probably get a couple of these out, and then on Thursday we'll work on a couple of the bigger ones, like, we'll work on a couple bigger ones like Kib and Holly. Because Holly's, I want to grab the, I have to unzip the folder again, because I'm dumb. Vasher, that's what I was looking for. What am I doing? Yeah, so we'll do, yeah, we'll do Holly's color and, we'll start on Kib's color next time, I think. But for now, let's do some bears. Holly is the best commander. Artie's gonna help me with your stuff. Sweet. Gotta have friends that will help you with things. No, start at the bottom. Fat bear. Does Batman have any other colors besides the black? I don't think so. He doesn't have any gold accents. I think sometimes he does. Okay, not on the top, though. Okay, cool. Have a good night, Sin. Glad you were able to hang out for a little while before you got sleepy. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little sleepy, too, so... We got 20 minutes left. Let's do a blue. Let's do like comet color. I don't know. That'll make it more appealing as an emote. Okay, I may dull that down a little bit. It's a little bit blue. I'm glad that the stream was relatively stable tonight. That was really frustrating yesterday. I'm sad that you guys missed that whole gym battle. If I wasn't so busy stressing over the stream slowness and buffering, I don't know. I feel like yesterday's stream wouldn't have gone any better, even if it had been working. I think considering the things we were up against, that wouldn't have gone any better. Maybe more like this one? This one relies really heavily on highlights, it looks like. Because this black is, like, actually black. I dig that, though. Oh, Batman. You and your absurdly dark color scheme. Because you are a man of bats. I saw this thing on Tumblr that was like, if I didn't know what superheroes were, and you told me if I didn't know any superheroes, and you told me that there was one superhero who uses echolocation to fight their enemies, and another one that was an adrenaline junkie who uses gadgets. And I would be so mad at you if you told me which one was which or something like that. Which one was Daredevil and which one was Batman. I ruined the joke because I couldn't remember the wording of the actual joke, but it was funny, okay? Just trust me. Trust me when I say that it was funny. My workplace would lose its shit if they saw me using brown. Like, for some reason we have this aversion to using, like, neutral colors like brown at work. I'm only allowed to use bright, saturated colors that make you want to puke. Because toy company for children. It could be worse, I guess. I work at a toy company. Okay, that hair poof is purple. It's like a little privately owned business. Which can make things kind of crazy at times, but there are worse jobs. It's Spin Master till early this year. I've heard Spin Master is an interesting place to work. We're such a small company that most of those big names are big competitors for us. We're trying valiantly, though. Who knows, maybe something that we make will actually be good. And, like, survive the marketplace longer than a week. Because the problem sometimes isn't even that the product wasn't good or that it wasn't, like, done properly or whatever. Sometimes It just isn't the right time. You know, that's the thing that's so stinky about that kind of a, I don't know, that kind of a profession, is that sometimes you don't get any control. As much as you want to control the market, you just can't. He's the one who brought Hatchimals to market? Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, Hatchimals. Hatchimals is a big deal. Everybody wants to fight Hatchimals. My boss is obsessed with LOL Surprise, though. Like, to the point that I don't even want to hear about LOL Surprise ever again. Voice crack? Careful. What? Did I crack my voice? Sometimes I just choke on nothing. That honestly sometimes happens. I just suddenly I can't, like, speak. That purple. Oh. No, not full screen. Never use full screen computer. Don't ever do that again. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Bear in armor. Just a little bit. Yeah, yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes my voice is just like, hey, you know that talking thing you were doing? Maybe you should stop. Talking is overrated. It's like a little bit of... On this one, I accidentally drew on top of the sketch layer, and instead of redoing all the line art, I just erased the sketches. I just highlighted all the red and erased it, but you can still see the edges of it a little bit. Silly me. I wonder if I can just highlight this one. This one's gonna show up weirdly, I feel. Try to make it just a little bit bigger. Some of these I'm concerned about them showing up at a small size. People call me crazy for doing everything on a single layer, but I have the advantage of never accidentally drawing on the wrong layer. That's fair. Depending on the kind of art you do, that works. And I mean, it's just like painting in real life. You don't get to use separate layers in real life. So, I get it. I understand. I like to work on multiple layers because it lets me do some... I guess it saves me some time because I have a really linear style, but... Chesu, do you... I guess you do... Do you do other stuff besides pixel work? I mean, you've been... I've mostly seen you do pixel work, so... I can't really imagine how you would do pixel art on multiple layers. I guess because I've always done pixel art in, like, Paint, where you only get one layer. You know? Mostly pixel art, then. Yeah, see, I can't picture trying to do pixel art on multiple layers. I guess you would do, like, the outline and maybe the color, but it's easy enough just to fill it in. It's all hard edges anyway. Have you ever linked any of your work in chat, Jess? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like I've mostly seen your stuff for the Pokemon world building. Also, side note, these little bears are actually super fun to draw. I almost kind of want to use the better Twitch TV to give us more emotes, too, but I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Although I'd be inclined to try better Twitch TV if it gets rid of that stupid sidebar they decided was a good idea. People will do things like rough things out, then refine them on different layers, but yeah, pixel art doesn't get too much of an advantage from doing it in layers. Yeah. I can't imagine that it gets like a big boost from it, at least. If you ever want to share your work, you guys are always more than welcome to do that, even if it's in the middle of the stream. It's hard for me to show them on stream now because I use chat on my other computer, but everybody's allowed to share if they want. ShamWows are like an orange color, right? Keep forgetting to lock the layer. Yes. Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? That's what you linked. Yeah, you linked the Facebook page for it, if I remember correctly, which is super cool. I love seeing what you guys are up to. Honestly, like, I don't know. I love checking it out and just seeing. I don't know, it kind of inspires me to do more stuff, too. Seeing that, like, you guys are putting in work on projects and makes me want to do more. Kind of keep that little, like, cycle of inspiration going a little bit. I want to start posting on my other social medias more, too, because a lot of the stuff I do on stream, I just forget about. Like, I forget to post it on, like, Tumblr or on, you know, Instagram or whatever, so I think I'm gonna start trying to post more often. I think I'm gonna start small, like maybe a couple days a week I'll post a picture or a sketch or something. So like to start out, I think I'm gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then like, you know, if I have, you know, maybe I'll post the Stack Saturday sketches on Saturday. I'm not really good at that whole social media thing. You know, I wish I was better at it, but I never have anything interesting to post, so I don't have anything like a Twitter. I mean, I have a Twitter, I just barely use it. Other people helping on a project, so motivating. Yeah. Technically it's pixel art. Hey, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, those are super cool. Wow, you made those? That's so cool. They look like professional sprites from that era. That's really cool. 8-bit Splatoon is pretty cool. Look at you guys. 5 more minutes. I wonder if I can get all these colored before 5 minutes is up. But unfortunately, I can't stay up super late tonight. I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a pinch in my shoulder too, so it's about time to stop. Clap as you believe. I guess you meant if, but I believe. Man, if I ever lose my job, I'm gonna ask you if you can hook me up with somebody. I'm hoping not to lose my job anytime soon, though. You know, mostly on account of the whole I need a job thing. Actually, speaking of job-related stuff, does anybody know how long it typically takes to get a credit card? Because I feel like my credit card should come in the mail by now, and it hasn't, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess it hasn't been 10 days yet, but it just seems like it's taking an awful long time to get here, and I could really use that soon, because money is a problem. 10 minutes. Oh, in the mail. Easter egg. Yeah, like in the mail. I don't know how long that typically takes. I wish it took 10 minutes. Really? 4 to 6 weeks to get a credit card in the mail? It seems like a very long time. The letter or the email I got that said they'd ship my credit card said, 10, if I hadn't gotten it in 10 business days, I should call. Huh. Interesting. Based on that email, I thought it would have been sooner, but I guess if they print them custom, that'll do it. If you get one from a branch, they will give you a generic one. Oh yeah, mine's from a branch. I have Commerce Bank. So mine's just through Commerce. No ideas. No, you're good. I was curious if anybody knew. I don't know whose artwork this is, but I'm just gonna grab that. Oh, actually, let's grab it. There we go. Sometimes in person they do that. I know I know all things a little. There you go. I'm gonna vanish here now. I have some cereal that needs to be eaten, of course. Go eat your cereal. That is very important. I have 1 minute. I'm gonna finish this one and then I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta go get ready for work. And I've been staying up too late, so it is time for me to go sleep. I have even more vectorizing to do tomorrow. Apparently I'm going to be vectoring things for the rest of my existence, so better learn to do it now. I know I'm like completely not doing it the right way too, but no one's stopping me, so. You heard it here, guys. If you need to know things, ask ye ol' Kale. Kale knows things sometimes. This emote is called Vash Ketchum. And that's pretty great. That's an A+ quality pun. I'm not as much of a pun like meme lord as Trixel, but I do like me a nice pun. Forget that feeling of dread when Photoshop freezes on you and after a second it goes back to normal. Yup. Always. Like, Photoshop, no. It's like it's actively trying to give you a heart attack. What color is the brim of his hat? Of course, I grabbed a picture of him without the brim of his hat facing us, so it's also red. It just occurred to me that his hat is the same color as a Pokeball, which is weird. Not much of a pontificator? Yup. Sometimes people try to derail conversations to weird topics to try to shut me up, and then they learn about how golf carts work and their legal stats. That's so good, though. Always fill in with useless information. Always. Because no information is useless. That's the secret. All information is useful. Alright. What do you call a blind dinosaur? I'm terrified. They're not heavy machinery. In some states, you can drive them drunk. I guess that's true. You can't tip a golf cart pretty easily. So nervous. What is a blind dinosaur called? Oh, I forgot his eye dots. Is that from Jurassic Park? I also want to read whatever this creepypasta nonsense is that Kuro posted in the game discussion channel, because I love me some nice spooka stories. I feel like the punchline is Saurus sounding like Saw Us. Is that actually it, Sigil? I'm so gonna read it. I'm really excited. I love those kind of like, I love creepy stories like that. Like, I'm all about, like, just like top 10 creepypastas or top 10 spooky stories. Videos and stuff. Do you think he saw us? Oh, it's so much better with the text around it, though. That was a good quality pun. I like me some good old puns. We were talking about puns at work the other day, and we were looking some of them up, and some of them are really funny. But one of them, I'll tell you guys this one. I don't know if I've told it on stream before, but it was like this really long pun. So the way the pun goes, so this is the joke. So there's this kid in high school, and he really likes a girl, and it's almost time for prom, so he asks the girl out to prom, and she says yes, and he's really excited about it. So he wants everything to be perfect, because he got the prettiest girl in the school to go out with him to prom. So he goes, and, you know, he gets, you know, a really nice suit. But while he's at the suit, you know, rental shop, he has to wait in a really long line, and so he's waiting in this line forever, and he's there, and he's just in this really long line. But he finally gets the suit. And so he's looking good now. So then he goes and gets the, you know, corsage, and he has to wait in a really long line at the flower shop, but he gets the corsage, and then he goes, you know, to make this night perfect, I'm gonna rent a limo. So he goes to the limo rental place, and there's a ton of other people there who want to rent limos for prom. So he has to wait in a really long line there too. And it's just, it doesn't, like, it almost doesn't feel like it's worth it, but it is worth it because he got the prettiest girl in the school to go to prom with him. So he waits in that line, and he gets a limo. So they go to prom, and they're having a great time, and she's having a good time, and she's really impressed, and she says, can you get me a drink and, you know, some punch? And so he goes over to the table where, you know, all the beverages and stuff are, and there's no punch line. Nice. Yep. That's it. I was just waiting for the chat to catch up. That was mostly what it was. I just wanted the chat to catch up to me. You're welcome. Now you have that joke. Alright, let's see what's Joey up to. Kale. Joey, what's going on? Oh, looks like Joey's doing some kind of D&D nonsense. Let's go say hello. Alright, or not Joey, Max. Ron. I think it's Ron? Is Ron even a part of this? We could go raid Joey anyway. Joey's cool too. Both of them are both awesome, so... I'm gonna go see what they're up to. I'm ready to go tackle everyone. I know you're teasing, Kale, but also, do you guys want to raid them while they're doing it? Yeah, it looks like it's Joey's doing it, so Ron's not around. But we can still raid Joey. Joey's still cool. It's just not who we were thinking of. I thought it was going to be Joey. Or we could raid Epi. Actually, I just realized Epi's live. Let's go bother Epi, because Epi's doing art also, so we'll just go from one art stream to another one. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. It's 10:07. I gotta go get ready for work and stuff. So, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. You're super cool. Thank you for putting up with my stupid puns, and I hope you guys had a good time. And I will see you tomorrow for Pokemon Soul Silver. Tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow's Soul Silver is gonna be a team rebuilding. We're gonna get a whole bunch of encounters. We're going to Saffron City, the one that's in the middle of Kanto. So we're gonna be able to get encounters to the north, to the west, and to the east. We also can get a Game Corner encounter if I feel like playing Voltorb Flip enough. So we've got tons of encounters to get tomorrow, so we're just gonna build the best team that we can with all our encounters. The one plus side to everything being level like 10 to 20 is that it won't, our encounters won't murder us. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. And yes, I'm gonna read the Pokemon thing before I go to bed also. So, that's the plan for tomorrow. So if you just want to hang out and chat and listen to good music, and that's what we're working on tomorrow. So, and then obviously Thursday's more art. So you guys are super cool. I'm glad you came and hung out with me. Somewhere in there's some grammar. Let's go see what Epi's up to, because we haven't bothered Epi in a while. Alright, good night, guys. See you later. Bye.